Hi guys, it's Layla. Welcome back to my channel, and if you haven't seen it yet, I recently put up my wash day video. You can check it out right here. This is basically a Q&A video to go along with that video because so many of you guys had so many questions for me. I love questions, but of course I couldn't go through like all 300 and something questions, especially because you guys were all asking me pretty much the same thing. So let's jump right in. A lot of you guys wanted to know how many times I wash my hair, and I wash my hair weekly. I did mention that this was my weekly wash day, I believe, in that video or in the description box, but I do wash my hair every single week. Do I do a clay wash every single week? No. But I do a clay wash the majority of the time. I do have an alternative wash day. I've spoken about this previously in a video, and I believe it is my staple products video. So if you guys are interested in that, I will once again link it right there so you can find it, and you can watch it. And in that video I do talk about the fact that I do have an alternative wash day where I use, you know, regular products that I haven't made. So I use regular products. I talk about some of the products that I really like, but more importantly I talk about the technique in which I use the products as well. So definitely check that video out if you're interested in knowing more. And the next question that you guys had so much for me pretty much links into that one. What are you doing? And you guys want to know, do I use shampoos? Do I use conditioners? Do I use deep conditioners? And the answer is yes, I do use all of these things. I do own all of these things. And this video is actually brought to you by one of the products or the brands that I do use, which is Form Beauty, who sponsored this video. Form Beauty is a premium hair care brand that takes the guesswork out of hair care and maintaining our tresses. They prescribe you a personal hair care regimen along with styling techniques that really works with your lifestyle. And how the whole thing works is that you take an online consultation, which is what I did, and basically you answer questions about your lifestyle, your geographical location, and based on that information they recommend you a range of products, a whole regimen. My personal favourite from the regimen that I was prescribed has to be the multitask leave-in. I had a feeling I was going to love it when I saw the consistency. It's almost kind of lotion-like, however it still comes in a spray bottle, which makes it nice and convenient. If you guys are interested in learning more or taking the consultation yourself, then you can head over to formbeauty.com to find out more. The next thing you guys wanted to know is whether or not I still deep condition my hair. Yes, I definitely do. I think the error this time around was on my part. On the annotations of that video I said restorative DC mix / oil mix. What I should have said is or because on some wash days I do use a hot oil treatment. On other wash days I use a deep conditioner, and it can be any of my favorite deep conditioners or any deep conditioner I have to hand, or it could be one of my deep conditioning mixes. Now I haven't forgotten, guys, I still have my sheer biscus rainforest smoothie video coming for you guys, along with a steaming session. That's how I prefer to use that product. However, I did have to return my steamer that I did the unboxing for. Guys, I had a faulty one, so I returned it and then it was sold out, so I don't have it, hence why the video hasn't come. However, I'm gonna try and see if my old Beautiful is going to work for me so I can bring you guys that video. A few of you have been asking me literally in every video I've posted since then. So it's definitely coming for you, don't worry. So you guys want to know, does my apple cider vinegar rinse leave my hair smelling vinegary? And the answer is no. It doesn't have a smell that lingers. Of course, when you're using it you can smell it and all that stuff. However, once it's in the hair and once I've rinsed it out, you cannot smell it, you cannot tell that this is what I've used in my hair. And if you've ever met me, my hair always smells nice, you know. If there's one compliment people always give me is that my hair smells nice. So don't worry about it. Don't let that put you off trying it. Honestly, I promise you guys, you won't regret it. So there seemed to be some confusion around the water temperature that I was using throughout that video. So I'm going to break it down for you guys. As I have low porosity hair, at the beginning of my wash day regimen, so in stage 2, in the shower stage, I use warm water. So warm enough for my skin for bathing, which means, or to me, that means that it's warm enough to use on my scalp without burning me. Okay, so I do that to help my cuticles to lift. When you have low porosity hair, your cuticles like to stay shut. So I have to lift my cuticles to allow everything in terms of nutrients from my cleansing process. And then after that, I go on to my apple cider vinegar rinse, where I use cold water to do that rinse, okay? Because now my cuticles are open. They received all the nutrients from my clay wash, and they're still open. So I use my cold or cool, okay, depending on, if it's summertime, it's like super cold I use. If it's winter time or autumn or whatever, I adjust it, but it's always colder than what I originally used to open my cuticle. So then I will, you tired? Sorry. So then I will use the cooler water to get my cuticle to close again, right? And then you guys wanted to know, okay, after that point, what do? I will rinse that out with more cold water, okay, more cool water. And someone wanted to know why I would do that and then come out of the shower and then apply my leave-in, which means that it's harder for my leave-in to penetrate. Whatever the case is, when you finish your wash day routine, the in-shower routine, you want your cuticles to be closed because you want to lock in any nutrients, any moisture from that process that you've just done, okay? I don't want to go through my week with my cuticles lifted. My hair will be dry. My hair will be dry because even though my leave-in, my moisturizer, my oils, everything can penetrate, they can also just walk out. And you don't want that. And that is basically people that have high porosity. That is the problem, is that the cuticle pretty much stays open, okay? So if you do have high porosity, what I do at the end stage of my video with the cold water and the apple cider vinegar, that's what you want to do. You want to do that to help you close, okay? And I want to close as well. Now, once I'm applying my leave-ins and stuff like that, you can always work those products in. It's not a problem. It's better to work your products in and allow your hair to slowly and naturally absorb those products, okay, by opening slightly, by heating it up slightly with your hands, with all the prayer action that you see me doing. It's best to do that rather than to leave it open and just have everything passing in and out, okay? Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. I hope this video was helpful. I think I got the most predominant questions answered. If I didn't get to your question, do leave it below. And of course, please let me know if you guys want any or if you have any video requests. I would really appreciate your video requests. Leave them below. Some of you mentioned that this is, or when you watch that video, that this is the longest you've ever seen my hair. And that made me so happy because this is the first time since I BC'd that I haven't cut my hair. For those of you that have been around for a long time, you know that every single year I have been cutting my hair. And at the beginning of this year, I promised myself that I wouldn't cut my hair. I just wanted to see where I could get my hair in a year without doing anything to it. So yeah, it's been working out and I'm really pleased and I'm glad you guys have noticed. So I will catch you in my next video. Bye. Say bye, Eli.
Bye, Eli.